The Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, is expected to present the 2023 budget statement before Parliament on Thursday, November 24, 2022. The minister has been hit with a censure motion by the minority in Parliament over the current economic challenges. Some new Patriotic Party members of Parliament have also called for the dismissal of the minister by the President and threatened to boycott the budget presentation by the minister. Currently, the leadership of the NPP has resolved the matter and called on the majority caucus to partake in the exercise on Thursday. Addressing the media, the minority leader Haruna Idrisu expressed disappointment at the majority caucus over failure to support the censure motion.
We initiated the motion. We firmly and sincerely believed that our friends opposite will walk the talk with us and not just make radio and interview declarations, but they will manifest it supporting us on the floor of Parliament and in the exercise of a secret vote as required under Article 82. We cannot but feel let down and betrayed. And for me, it is a step on oversight and parliamentary oversight, and it only weakens Parliament in exercising its oversight in calling ministers to order. That's very disappointing.
But will the minority boycott the 2023 budget considering its lack of confidence in the finance minister?
The country probably must run and will not necessarily be grounded to a halt by an irresponsible minority. But we will watch the posture. We will watch the posture and conduct of our colleagues opposite, and that will determine our body language. It's early yet to determine what happens tomorrow. We are in, as a country, workers probably will have to be paid, and they have to be paid from a budget. The private sector will have to be assured, and they have to be given assurance from a budget. We are looking at the substance, not the form. So we know that we have no faith and confidence in the Honorable Minister for Finance. And therefore, tomorrow will determine itself for Ghana.
The Member of Parliament for Esuojaman, Thomas Nyakwampim, accused the government of demonstrating insensitivity following plans to introduce new taxes in the 2023 budget.
What we are hearing is that this government intends to increase VAT by 2.5%. They intend to increase income taxes, and they intend to remove a lot of exemptions on Momo. So even merchants are going to be subjected to Momo taxes. We have known this government to be insensitive, but we never knew that their level of insensitivity will be this high.
The Roads and Transport Committee of Parliament also paid a working visit to the Ofankor-Nsawam Highway Reconstruction and Expansion Project site. The Chief Director of the Ministry of Roads and Highways, Dr. Abbas Awolu, says a probe has been instituted into demands for compensation by dwellers who were affected by the project.
Provisions have been made in the contract for that's the GOG component as far as the project is concerned, for payment of compensation for people who rightly are supposed to be there. Invariably, when the executive instrument in 2005 was passed, Ghana Highway Authority actually went along the corridor and paid compensation to certain structures that were there. Unfortunately, because government was not able to expand for the entire 90 meters, others had them encroached. Ghana Highway Authority does have all the data as to regards to whether this property had been compensated earlier or not, and whether where you are, you had the authority to be there or not. And so for each one of them, they will go into the case by case. And if you are there, maybe you were there, they didn't notice you much earlier, then the compensations can be. But as you go along the corridor, a lot of the properties themselves are taking off the structures. Like we said, we are collaborating with the three assemblies, Ghana North, Ghana West, as well as in Nsawam, Adoajiri.
The Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta is expected to be in Parliament on Thursday, that is tomorrow, to present the 2023 budget statement, and from all indications from both the majority and minority, they are prepared to meet him. Reporting from Parliament, my name is Ni Ayukwe Okain for Citi News.